This is E.T., and this here is Harry Greb, who, along with other great middleweights like Sam Langford and Mickey Walker, ranks among the very few in that weight category who would likely have wrestled the heavyweight crown from then reigning champions. But they never got, or in the case of Langford, seldom got the chance. Although Greb never got a shot at the heavyweight title, he did, in fact, mix it up with one title holder several times, one of the best of his day, Jack Dempsey. This was when Greb was brought in to spar with champion Dempsey. The first time was in New York. I think it was at Kelton Stadium. The New York Times reported on this training session with a headline that went this way: Dempsey gets a black eye, Greb does the trick in exhibition bout. They fought for 4 two-minute rounds. And then they fought again the second time, I think it was September 2 of 1920, this time at Benton Harbor, Michigan, when Dempsey was preparing for Billy Miskey, who, by the way, the much lighter Greb decisioned a year earlier. Reporters were there at these sessions and wrote during Dempsey's and Greb's 3 rounds that, as they put it, Harry was the boss. And they said it was a real fight. The New York Times said, Dempsey has not seen so many gloves in a long time as Greb showed him. Greb was all over him, kept forcing him around the ring. Dempsey could do but little with the speedy Greb. The Washington Post reported that Greb went into Dempsey like a hurricane, piling up points with his rapid, erratic style and eluding the champion's retaliatory efforts with ease. The New York Times reported Greb promptly rushed Dempsey. The onslaught was so sudden that Jack was caught off his guard and took a solid left hook to the body, plied with all the force at Greb's command, which is considerable. Now, a partially confirmed report, this is from Boxing and Wrestling magazine, has Greb and Dempsey sparring again in Atlantic City years later in 1924. And according to the magazine, I'm quoting, Harry came snorting out of his corner, raising hell with the heavyweight champion's middle. Dempsey looked confused. He hesitated about throwing punches at first. He became desperate. Greb raced around so fast, poked so many jabs into Jack's face that the great mauler could not land one solid wallop during the entire exhibition. The next day, again, according to the magazine, a headline in a local paper said this: Greb makes Dempsey look like a kitten. Keep in mind that Harry Greb weighed, according to Grantland Rice, only 164 pounds during the 1920 sessions with Dempsey, and he beat several fighters that Dempsey fought, including Gene Tunney. That was Tunney's only loss in a long career. Gene Tunney, who 2 times beat Jack Dempsey. Dempsey himself described Harry Greb in these words: the fastest thing I ever saw in action, always doing the unexpected. He's one of those phantom targets which you hit more by luck than through use of skill. Harry Greb died in 1926. That was the result of complications following surgery to reconstruct his nose. And that, boys and girls, is the end of that story. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Put in your comments below. Subscribe to this channel. Share these videos on social media. Thank you.